Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start out first things first, when all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongue, its correct names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. About to do a lesson, Yahshua, on something I'm really seeing through the spirit. And it's coming in big, man. And that's Isaiah 4:1. It's coming to pass as these prophecies come to pass, and Esau Edom, when I say Esau Edom, the so-called white man, casts out the Israelite woman. She has no choice but to fall back to the Israelite man, and that's order. So that shows that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is establishing order before he sends his one begotten son, who is Yahweh Shah, back here on earth. It's getting order right here before he gets here. And when I see this, it's making me just praise the Lord, so much harder. Because I'm like, wow. Because I grew up in the 90s where a lot of Israelite women were saying that the Israelite man was nothing. He ain't worth nothing. He broke. He don't own nothing. He's trash. They was doing all of that. I look up at 2025, and now you see all of my YouTube algorithms, a bunch of Israelite women talking about, I'm sorry, black man, come back. Black man, we got to reunite. You seeing all of that. I'm seeing black women. Oh, Kevin Samuels was right. So what is that? That lets me know that Isaiah 4:1 is about to kick into play real soon. Because we're on the eve of Jacob's trouble. And these women are sensing the destruction that's coming. And they're going to attach themselves to Israelite men who have the covering of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because that's going to be people that's going to have any type of, any type of resources. That's the men who's going to have the protection. And it's already coming to play, man. As I'm just doing my daily walk in this world, I can see how women are changing their stance, man. They used to be full of pride, talk noise to us, scowl at us, didn't like us. And I noticed too, they're starting to do that because the Edomite women, so-called white women, they want Jake men. So now Eve like, don't leave me out in the cold. No, that's my man. I want him back. So Isaiah 4:1 is definitely going into play. And I'm going to play a clip to back it up. So first things first, we're going to read what Isaiah 4:1 says. And it says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Let's break that down. When it says 7 women should take hold of one man, 7 goes to the number of completion. It could be 7 women. It could be 5 women. It could be 10 women. The women are not going to attach themselves to the men of the Lord, as what's about to happen. And they're going to be begging to be a part of the men of the Lord, because the shame is about to cover the Israelite woman. It's already happening now. As Esau casts her out of the workforce, you got over 300-something thousand so-called black women that lost their job. Esau is about to take away food stamps. He's about to take away Section 8, housing. And now their only primary resource is going to be the Israelite man. And not just any Israelite man. Israelite men who have the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And they're going to have shame on them. That's why I said only take away our reproach. Because they're going to be looking bad. Because Esau, he's done with the Israelite woman. She has served her purpose on destroying her own community, destroying her own nation. And now he's just he's throwing everybody in the what you call that? In the gun line, the firing squad. Esau's lining Jacob in the firing squad so he could just mash on him. And now Eve is like, hold up, I thought you loved me, Esau. And he like, nah, man, I just used you. Esau is that serpent. And he beguiled Eve by doing what? In the 1970s, he gave them Section 8 food stamps. This devil set up like a 50-year snare or trap. And now he rug pulling them. And now they're hollering like, oh no, well, hold up. We got to get back to the Israelite man, because I need some protection. I need some provision. And it's about to get real bad for them out here, man. Esau about to come through like a madman. Straight slaying and devouring whoever he can get his hands on. That's what's about to happen. You can see it. So that's that fear going out to the Israelite woman And what is it happening? It's making her get in order. They're not going to be talking back when these troops is running down these blocks, laying people out when there's war in these streets. Then she's going to be, yes, sir, yes, sir. You know, she's going to be begging. I got this, I got that, please. Just please let me be with you. Please. And they're going to have to share it too. Like, the Lord is wiping that pride away from Eve. That's what's happening. Because she got that pride put on her because Esau gave her all kinds of little trinkets or whatnot. You know, all kinds of sustenance and housing. So she thought she was better than the Israelite man. And, oh my Lord, what they say, the tables have turned. And now this prophecy is coming to pass. So we're going to play a short clip of 2 Israelite women that's going to give the whole rundown of it. And plus, I mean, it's all in my algorithm. I'm going to put another video, but I'm going to put it in the comment section because I don't want to just run it, make this video super long. I want to get to the point. So we're going to run this one clip because I like it better. And I'll put the other one in the comment section. So, no further ado, let's run the clip.
I'm going to tell you why there's such a struggle right now for the single mother. One, society does not support single motherhood. There used to be this thing like, oh, you're a single mother, let us help you. Nobody cares anymore. But the biggest thing that people don't talk about is fewer and fewer men are willing to be stepdads. One of the biggest family secrets has always been that oldest child does not belong to him. That oldest child does not belong to him. Everybody knows it but the oldest child. And there are fewer and fewer men that are willing to sign up for it. And I do believe it's because of the child support laws. And it just takes a lot of money. So please understand that if you become a single mother, you're probably going to most likely raise that child by yourself for the rest of your life. And the men who create single mothers, they hate their single mother mom. So they really don't give a damn about you. They low-key hate her ass. So they're going to hate you too. The moment you look like, act like, and start talking like her. I keep posting these videos because I hope that I save at least one young lady. Do not have a baby with a man until you have been married to him for at least 2 years. At least 2 years. Because once you become a baby mama, you will probably most likely die a baby mama in today's society. These men are not for it anymore. They're not. They're not. Black women are crashing out on the internet again. Now they're crashing out because they're like crashing out, crying on the internet, because now they're saying that the United States government is not set up to support single moms. So they are saying, black women are saying, and maybe some other women, and not all black women are saying, that crying, saying that the United States government is not set up to help single moms. It's not set up that way. So let's roll it back to like the 60s. Remember when the United States government was actually rewarding certain demographics of people to keep men out of their house? Remember? You know what I'm talking about. Y'all were getting food stamps, Medicaid, housing vouchers, and the only stipulation for eligibility was you couldn't be married and there couldn't be a black man or a man living in your house. You had to be single. And you guys were down for it. And I know this for a fact because my mom had a friend who was on welfare. The more children you had, the bigger your welfare check. You guys were good with that. You were just pumping out babies and on the government's tit. But now...
Pause that. She just said something very prophetic. She said you was on the government's tit. And whoa, is that very biblical. Let's get it. She said you was on that government tit. And that's what had Eve feeling like she's better than the Israelite man. So check it out. This is about to come to pass right now. This is what these women are talking about in that clip. This is Isaiah 32:11. It says, "Trouble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." Verse 12. "They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine." That's what she just said in that clip, man. These Israelite women was sucking on that titty of the government Which, what is Babylon the Great also known as? It's known as the harlot, the whore of Babylon. So these Israelite women were sucking on that titty. All they see single mothers. They like, I got food stamps. I got Section 8. I got this. I don't need no Israelite man. That was the main thing they said in the 80s and 90s. I don't need no man. I'm independent. And who told them to say that? Who gave them place to say that? Esau and the so-called white man, the serpent. He gave them place to say that. But what the Lord say? He said, tremble, ye women that are at ease. That's why Eve been at ease. These helpers ain't been studying and learning and trying to figure out who they are. A lot of them don't even work jobs. There's a lot of women in my family, Yashara, who did not work jobs. They was getting child support, Section 8 food stamps to where that sustained them. So what they living at ease. They used to talk noise to me and my cousins. I ain't got to work. I'm getting child support. And they like having babies was a hustle for Eve. It's one of my family who use that as a hustle. They have 2 and 3 children and get child support for all of them. Maximum child support. So they driving nice cars because she don't pay no rent. So she get brand new cars. She get fed. So that's with them living at ease, man. But what the Lord say, be troubled. Yeah, careless ones. That's being careless. Because they wasn't watching out for Esau Edom. They loved Esau Edom, so-called white man. You better not say nothing bad about that white man. These little ghetto, wicked, ratchet Eves. They'll tear your head off for Esau. But now that Esau is taking back his benefits, now they crying and hollering. Oh, no, you can't do that. I don't like Donald Trump. They hollering now. Now you see the reach back. What up, King? What you doing, King? You sure looking radiant today. And they act like we like ignorant or stupid or something. Like, hell, for you only saying that because Esau's through with you. So a lot of women gonna get left out in the cold. Like that first Eve said. A lot of women gonna get left out because you're dumb. You're dumb and you're wicked. Your ways is bad. Don't nobody want that. You a whole headache. Nobody want to take that on. We don't care that Esau coming down with great wrath. You just gonna get your judgment. And see, for you righteous sisters in this truth, this is where the truth gonna make y'all real valuable. Because if you know a little something, you know the names of the Lord, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, you'll get picked over that fine chick. Because your value is gonna show then. So that's when I tell, Israelite women, it's good to be in this truth because it puts you ahead of the game. Because the trouble is coming. And only a few women gonna get picked. Because we don't need Israelite women to bring back the nation. Like the apostles tell us all the time. We can bring back the nation through any woman. So it's best to have this information. It's best to be in this truth. That way you can get chosen. Because during Jacob's trouble, it's going to be a lot of shuffling. A lot of Israelite men are with Israelite women that they got with before they got in the truth. And she ain't no good. So the Lord going to separate that. And then it might be an Israelite woman. She in the truth, but she ain't got no man. The Lord will match you up with an Israelite man. So continue in this truth. Because it's going to make you valuable. Because the truth makes all of us valuable. If you're sincere. But most of these women, they're careless. They don't know nothing. Don't nobody want to know Jesus Christ talk and all that stupid rhetoric. They full of the wisdom of this world. I don't like to hear that talk. I like to hear prophecy. I like to hear Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. And if you ain't on that, man, most likely you ain't getting chose. Ain't nobody gonna take you and your 5 children by 5 different dudes. No, no, no. So the tables is turning. That's why he said, make ye bare. Because the Lord about to strip them bare, man. They ain't going to be able to go buy no weave hat. Ain't going to be able to get no eyelashes. Ain't going to be able to wear that fake up. So you got to wear your bare stuff. And a lot of these brides out here without makeup are ugly. He said, gird sackcloth upon your loins. Man, they're going to be shameful. They're going to be out here looking raggedy. And see, that's why I said, go back when I talked about earlier. If you looking raggedy. Now, if you know the truth, you know Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and you know some of the prophecies, you'll get chose. Versus a Israelite woman or Eve who don't know nothing. She's just sottish. She gonna go by the wayside. Don't nobody want that, man. And that's why he's saying a lot of these men ain't going for it, man. The Lord is putting a spirit on men. A lot of men in the world, they going overseas, passports. Men ain't simping like they used to no more. Now, you still got some simps out here, but it ain't enough simps to go around. That's becoming rare. Men is putting up a standard now. Like, man, I need this, this, and that. What's your cooking skills like? What's your sewing skills like? What skills, what do, men always say now, what do you bring to the table? So women got to get some skills about them, some talents. Better have this truth in you. That's what you better bring to the table. Because the Lord is about to make the Israelite man their precious gold. And they say they should lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields. They wish they can go back to getting Section 8 food stamps. Trump cutting that all off. It's over. The free ride is over with. This devil coming down with great wrath. And one of the first thing he's going to do is take away benefits. Because the Edomite man is now done with the Israelite woman. He's done with her. She served her purpose. Now I'm about to just cut y'all numbers down. That's where Esau Edom is at now. The so-called white man. He just want to cut numbers down. You know. I'm going to go get this too. Let me go. What did I just say? Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah 13 and 12. And it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of old fur. And that's coming to pass right now. And that goes into the hopeful elect man. Not just any man. Not no hood, ghetto, Pookie and Ray Ray Jake. No, the Lord ain't dealing with them. The Lord is only dealing with the men that's diligent in this truth. The hopeful elect men. He's going to make those men more precious than fine gold. Because a lot of these men, they about to get lopped down when this devil come down with great wrath. When he come into military troops, come in with ICE and Homeland Security, FEMA, UN, man, Esau about to clean the block out. Plus, a lot of Israelite men about to go fight in World War III. So there's going to be very few men out here, and there's going to be very few Israelite men that's in this truth. That's the men that's going to be that fine gold. The Lord is shaping us up right now. And that's why you're going to see 7 women take hold of 1 man, because we're going to be so few and the women going to be so plentiful that we can have more than 1 woman. Especially the Lord gives us a lot of substance to take care of more than 1 woman. Oh, man, we're going to be good. Right during the destruction. They said if brothers get that stand and lift up and get spiritual power, oh, man, you the new king on the earth. It's going to be what you say. And there will be no system for Eve to call the police or get her benefits from. We will be the system moving forward. We will be that fine, precious gold. So the Lord is lifting up the Israelite man back up where we belong. So it's going down, baby. So let's get back to the clip.
Trump is putting a kibosh on the eligibility requirements. You guys are crying, saying that the United States is not built to support single moms. When was being a single mom a thing? And now that the government's not coming to rescue you, now it's a problem. You shouldn't be a single mom anyway. Now, there are a lot of women, hear me before you go in the comments, that are single moms for several different reasons. My mother was a single mom. People get divorced. Shit happens all the time. People need assistance, government assistance, every once in a while. Maybe, maybe not. But the goal is, can you help me? And then you work to not have to be reliant. Black women, specifically the ones crying, not all, you guys just thought that the free train was just going to keep on riding down the track. All at the same time calling black men specifically toxic masculinity. All you guys, the women, aggressive, acting like men. The men are, at fundraisers and red dresses. You guys are like supporting them. Black men don't want to have nothing to do with black women anymore. You guys are mad about that. But now, because your EBT has been cut off or cut in half, and you have to have a work eligibility to even qualify, you have to have a work eligibility to get Medicaid unless you're a senior or disabled, now it's a problem. But it wasn't a problem a couple weeks ago when y'all were getting free bundles at the hair beauty care place opening up. And on top of that, the other part of that crash out is, there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of black women getting laid off from corporate America. Newsflash, there are hundreds and thousands of people being laid off, not just black women. But you guys were parading around because black women are the most educated of all groups. Black women have the most degrees. Black women who have the most degrees are the ones crying on the internet because their EBT got cut off. So now now it's a problem because the United States government, allegedly, per some of y'all, is not built to support a single mom. When the hell did being a single mom become a flex? Because women who are single moms because of a divorce or they lost a spouse. There are reasons why that happens. But you guys are just smashing and making babies, have 5 different baby daddies. Your hair is done with the weaves and the bundles. Your lashes are done. You're on the internet bragging about it. You're showing your EBT food hauls. But now all that's going away because the government has cut you off their tit. And now it's a problem. Why wasn't it a problem when they were telling you, as long as there's not a man in your house, we'll give you shit? You didn't think that there was something wrong with that? You had no aspirations to be a family, a wife to a husband and have a family and try to make it work aside from situations that happen? That was not your goal. You just wanted free money. The free money train is over, and now you guys are crying on the internet. And then there's still some of that people going live asking for money. If I have 13,000 followers, if all of y'all send me $1, I can blah, blah, blah. Get out of here. Because there are people who are working, taxpayers, who are struggling. Did y'all see the woman? She wasn't a black woman. Talking about that food haul. She bought like 30 frozen pizzas. There was not one single thing in her EBT food haul that was healthy. You guys have your kids running through Walmart, grabbing shit because you don't got to pay for it. But now, and this is not all black women. So before you come in my comments, focus. Now crying, saying that the government, the United States of America, is not set up to help single moms. Let me know down in the comments, who in the comments thinks that being a single mom by choice because you got 5 different baby daddies and none of them would marry you was a flex to begin with? Let me know. And I'm not talking about the women who needed help, who need help. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The ones that are going to be nasty in the comments, y'all.
Hey, so Eve was cooking right there, man. Eve was straight cooking, man. Everything she said is straight facts and truth. It's coming to pass right now with Donald Trump putting in new legislation, cutting off benefits. It's making Eve put stuff into perspective. And a lot of them, it's too late, man. Don't nobody want no big back with neon colored hair, big old eyelashes, fake nails, dumb as all outdoors. Nobody want that, man. Like you said, 4-5 children by 4-5 different men. Nobody want that, man. You through. Esau set you up for failure, man. And that's because, like she said, bad diets. Man, a lot of Eves don't even know how to eat healthy, man. They ain't out there exercising, keeping their body right. A lot of these Eves out here, especially young, they sloppy, man. Straight disgusting. I work with a lot of them, man. When they talk, they get on your nerves. You just hear a bunch of cackling. Like, straight annoying. So when destruction hits, ain't nobody gonna be dealing with that. You're gonna see Jake running from these Israelite women. From these Eves. Like, nah, heifer, you on your own. You chose that white man. Like, a lady had a petition. I'll choose the bear over man. Well, go choose that bear. Have that bear save you. Talk to that bear. Have that bear feed you. So all this stuff they talk in pride, now it's coming back on them. Because now the fear is about to be out here. Because they see like, oh, I thought the white man was good to me. No, he played you, man. And they should have been known that. So that shows when you lost your sense of awareness. You lost your history. So-called white man's never been good to you. He played you. He used you to destroy your nation. And now he about to put a bullet in you if you don't take that MOTB, which a lot of them are going to take it. That's what they're going to have to end up doing, Yash'Rallah. They're going to end up taking that mark of the beast to keep getting them benefits. And that's how Esau going to do it. Watch. So I'm going to go get this right here. Because don't no Israelite man want them. Not no man of the Lord. Don't want these wicked, nasty looking Eves. So now they see Esau coming down that great route, that fear about to kick in. And what does the fear do? This Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. And see, Eve didn't get that. She lost her wisdom and instruction because what did she do? She kicked out her man. This happened before, you know, me, a person like me, even got here. I was born in 85. Esau did this in the 70s. I grew up in the 90s. I was hearing all my aunts. My mama would say that stuff, but she wasn't crazy like that. My mama would say that, and then she'll go right back to the Israelite man. My mama did what Edomite women do. Like, they'll say, I don't need no man, all that, then run to the man. But most of your Eves is ignorant. They ran with it. What they call it, feminism. They ran with that feminism, and now they just out here looking pitiful. Why? Because they despise their wisdom and instruction. Because that comes from a man. And now the fear of the Lord is out here, because they see how Esau coming down. They see Esau cutting off benefits. Now they scared. Now they're protecting. Hey, big head. You know, they reach back, man. And what they're going to have to do, they got to suck their pride up. They're going to have to share. That's what's about to happen. Like, it's going to be, the ball going to be in the Israelite man's court, the hopefully elect man. It's going to be in our court. We're going to be able to dictate. So it's going to be what we say. And I bet that right there cuts Eve to the core. Like, what? I got to listen to Israelite man? Oh, no. Okay, no. Because they never had to do that since the 70s hit up. Because they was with us in the 1920s. They was with us in the 50s and 60s. I noticed when the 70s came, 1970s, Esau ran a campaign to destroy the Israelite nation. And what did he do? He did the same move he did in the Garden of Eden, man. I'm going to use the woman. I'm going to uplift the woman over the man, and she'll destroy the community for me. And it worked. It worked like a charm. But it couldn't destroy the spirit of the Lord, man. You got Israelite man still here. Hey, still ticking. Hey, coming through like hard in the spirit. So it didn't really destroy the nation, but it destroyed the community. Let me say that. It destroyed the community, but it didn't destroy the nation. Because we're still here. And now the Israelite man is about to have major value, especially when that standard gets lifted up. And it's going to make this come into play. And we'll end off with that. This right here. Because this is why they're going to be willing to, you know, share, be sister wives. Why? Because of this. Isaiah 32:2. And a man should be as a hiding place from the wind, and a convert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Basically saying we're going to be the protection. We're going to be the providers, because the Lord going to provide us with stuff, and then we will provide the women with stuff. That's how it's going to work. The order's coming back into place. And it's a beautiful thing to see. I'm loving it. So can't nobody tell me that my power ain't working. I'm seeing the proof of it. I'm seeing prophecy come to pass. I'm seeing the way these women is breaking their neck, you know, when I'm out and about in the world. I see it. And then when the destruction hits, that's going to kick in even stronger if we are those men. If you a hopefully elect man, a man of Yahweh Shah, then you're going to have protection. Like Esau ain't going to be able to touch you during Jacob's trouble. Like we going to be the hunters during Jacob's trouble. We going to be the Dondatas. And the women going to see that power, and then they're going to know about Yahweh Shah. They're going to see the glory on us. Then they're going to want to act right. I'm sorry. Please. Let me be number 7. Is it room for me? Is it room for me? That's what they're going to be saying. And then we're going to have the ultimate say so, yay or no. Yay or nay. You know, we're going to be picking them out like flowers. So I tell you, Israelite man, just be patient, man. It's coming. It is coming. Just wait. Because Esau like, I'm done. I'm done with the Israelite woman. That Lord said we should be like a hiding place from the wind, man. A comfort from the tempest, man. The storm. We're going to be able to weather the storm. This devil bringing stormtroopers like a flood to eliminate Israelites. So you're going to need spiritual power to withstand that. And if we got spiritual power, hey, Eve ain't going to question us no more. The system after that's going to be Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. That's going to be the system. What I say do, they ain't going to be talking back. They ain't going to be doing none of that. Hey, they're going to call us Lord again. Hey, go do this. Yes, Lord. That's what's coming. I don't give a dang what they say either, because, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's in your face. This devil telling you, man. Trump out there talking like a great dragon. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm taking away that. Forget these black women. These devils, man, they bloodthirsty right about now, man. So she can either get with it, or she can get destroyed. So that's the only two options. Get right or get lost. So all we gotta do, Israelite man, especially young Acumen, is truth. Hold that ground. Hold that standard, man. Hold it. Because the women ain't gonna have no choice but to get right. Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah gonna make them get right. Why? By putting that fear out there, man. Showing them ain't no other system. Ain't nothing else, man. You gotta get in order. The Lord is gonna force them into order. Either that or go take that microchip and be destroyed. That's gonna be her options. So I like what the Lord's doing. He's sifting for us. So we'll know who right and who not. Like it's easy to start to see that now. You can kind of tell now. But as we move forward, the process is gonna become clearer and more clearer. And so with that being said, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.